Hey guys, what's going on? This is Andrew here today, and we're going to be taking a look at the TMY 6500 Lumen Projector. So basically, I was on AliExpress looking for I don't even remember what, and I kept coming across these mini projectors, and I was thinking to myself the entire time, hey, I wonder what kind of gaming experience I can get out of a cheap projector. So I started looking at reviews, and people were basically saying that they were terrible, or they weren't even receiving the right product, so I decided not to take that risk, so I ventured my way over to Amazon and I looked up projector. I tried to find a cheap one, and a cheap one that also had decent reviews. So when I went on there, I found one for $80, and that was this one right here. It had about 4.5 stars on it, so I figured, hey, people are not really shitting on this. Maybe it's not such a bad projector to try out for the price. So I decided to jump on it, and here we are today, testing some games on it. So let's start talking about what's in the box. So we're not going to be doing an unboxing here. We're basically just going to be showing what was in the box. So we have the TMY manual right here for the projector. We have an HDMI cable, a regular AV cable, the power cable right here, a media remote for the projector. We have these special hooks, which is meant to be for the screen that comes with the projector. So the projector actually comes within a 100-inch screen. I'm currently not using the hooks right now because I'm just setting this up in a temporary place. So I honestly just taped it to the wall for the time being because I'm not even using the full 100-inch screen at the moment. I'm just trying to test the thing on the screen just to see how the quality is. So yeah, I'm not using this right now, but I will be using this when I put it in a temporary location. And the last thing that we have is the main event, and that is the projector itself. So this thing has a max output of 1080p, so if you're looking to do 1440p or 4K, this is obviously not the projector to use. Obviously, it does 60 hertz as well. It's got a few settings and buttons right here that I'm not going to get into because this video really is just going to be talking about what kind of gaming experience we can have out of this thing, not really going in depth of what this thing really features, because this thing actually does feature quite a lot for an $80 projector. So yeah, guys, the way that we're going to be setting up this video is by just simply putting this on top of a Wii U box right here and pointing it at that projector screen right there. So yeah, guys, let's see what kind of gaming experience we can get today.
The footage shown here was recorded in 1080p by both my iPhone SE 2020 and Razer Phone 2 throughout my week of testing. The platforms we were playing on this projector are my Xbox One and PC. Let me just say, I am very impressed with the results that we got here today. Initially, when I started using this, things were pretty blurry, but all that it took was for me to adjust the focus knob on the projector in each game in order to get the best overall experience. Visuals-wise, I was pretty surprised to see how good things look based on what I paid. Comparing this to 1080p TVs I've had in the past, this seems to be able to hold up even against those. Obviously, there's no HDR or any of those new special video features, but colors just seem to pop very well off of this screen. One thing to note is that when things get a bit bright though, things start to blur up a bit. One thing I did to eliminate this problem was to just adjust the in-game brightness, and that made everything look much better. A lot of problems I've had playing on cheap displays in the past was simply that it just didn't look good in dark environments, which would require me to constantly tweak the brightness to compensate for that issue, but surprisingly, this projector does best in dark environments, which was something I really just did not expect at all. Overall, it doesn't have great picture quality, but it's not bad either. Honestly, the picture quality is alright for the price. Gameplay-wise, I really was expecting terrible input lag, but I was completely wrong. I seriously didn't notice a difference in inputs when comparing this to my TCL TV at all, and that is a major plus, especially if you were playing fast-paced first-person shooters. I tried games like Doom 2016, the Quake Remaster, Call of Duty Cold War, which I didn't show in this, and seriously, it played as if I was playing it on my actual 4K TV. So, with that all being said, guys, let's get into my final verdict.
Alright guys, we're here at the final verdict of this video where I'm basically going to say whether I recommend this projector or not. And to that, I say it really depends on the experience that you're looking for. Obviously, this is not meant to be a high-end projector, so if you're looking for the high-end, absolutely stay away from this thing. But if you were looking for something as a secondary display, whether you want to have it in a smaller area of your house that you don't want to put a TV in, or you actually want to have this as like an outside entertainment thing where you basically have your friends over, watch movies on there, or play video games on there, whatever you want to do, I recommend this thing 100%. I always say maybe possibly go slightly better to something better, but if you were looking for one that is really good for the price, I have to say that this one really is nice for the price. I went into this thing with really, really low low expectations, and coming out of it, I am actually completely shocked with the experience that I got on something as cheap as this. Like I said before, gameplay-wise, I really didn't notice anything input lag when comparing it to my TCL TV at all. The visuals were alright for what I got. I mean, obviously, as I said before, when things got a little bit brighter, things tended to get a little blurrier, but honestly, for the price, as I've said a million times now, this thing is a pretty awesome piece of tech. So, like I said, if you're looking for something that is decent, you're not looking for anything crazy, this is definitely one to go for. I am really happy that I got this thing, and I'm definitely going to be using this thing outside, because at night, sometimes I just don't want to be in my room all the time. I actually want to, you know, be outside when the weather is nice, the fresh air is always a nice thing to be around, and just to have something like that, to be able to just put it on a screen with my projector, that is pretty cool. So, can't wait to start using this thing for myself a ton more other than what I've tested it for. Definitely going to be using the thing pretty soon. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I will have another video on this projector. Basically, in this video we covered just simple 1080p stuff with PC and Xbox One. Next time I take a look at this thing, I'm actually going to be trying to play the Series X or the PS5 on it. Not sure which console I'm going to do first or if I'm going to do both, but I'm just giving you guys a heads up that I am going to make a video basically playing those next-gen consoles on it to see if it's alright for that. So, as I said guys, I'm making another video. Thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you all in the next one.